Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Noble Creation TV, back to you with another exciting edition of NFL football talk, and we're talking about the Detroit Lions' very own Miles Killebrew. So we're going to talk about him and give a little breakdown on Miles Killebrew on today, and how the Detroit Lions are going to utilize Miles Killebrew. Now, one thing about Miles Killebrew is some say that he took a step back. And some say that he stayed stagnant. He stayed where he at. That's why he wasn't on the field as much last season. But whatever we say about that, Miles Killebrew is a guy who's a hard hitter, and he's known for tackling and making tackles. So with Miles Killebrew, basically saying this about him is that Miles Killebrew need to be probably in a hybrid linebacker situation with the Detroit Lions, because it'll help him utilize his skills and his abilities out on the field. When you have a player on your team such as a Miles Killebrew, and he's not great in coverage, and he's not the best cover guy, but he is a hard hitter and a great guy who has great ball instincts and getting to the ball, then maybe that's where the Detroit Lions need to utilize Miles Killebrew at. Maybe the transition over, just like they did with Quandre Diggs, they allowed him to transition over and play a little safety. Maybe that might be the same transition that they may have to give Miles Killebrew, allowing Miles Killebrew to go off into one of the linebacking positions, because it may best suit his skill set. So if the Detroit Lions are looking to do that, that would be something that would be phenomenal, because one thing, I definitely think that he has the speed, but not only that, I think he has the knack at getting at the ball, and he's a good tackler when he's able to pursue the ball. And you would want a guy like this as a hybrid. He could be something like back in the days where like a Troy Polamalu was on the Steelers, when he was one of those hybrid linebacking type, where he was a safety, but he also was always in the box playing up and ready to pursue to make a tackle, because he was known for making tackles and making plays. And maybe that might best suit Miles Killebrew with this Detroit Lions team, because other than that, I don't know how would you utilize this guy if he's not getting any more opportunities at the safety position. How would you utilize a guy like Miles Killebrew with the talent that he does have? The guy is very talented, but he just needs to be able to be put in a position where he's able to make plays. And I think, just saying this, and you guys can agree or disagree or however you feel about it, I just think that Miles Killebrew needs to get a shot at playing one of the linebacking positions, especially if they're going into a 3-4. I think that it would be beneficial to the team as far as him having the speed to stay up with the tight ends. But hopefully he would learn how, in this season, being with the Lions, he would learn how to cover better. I think that's one of his weaknesses that he has to learn how to cover tight ends better and receivers better. But other than that, man, I think the sky's is the limit with Miles Killebrew. So you guys leave it in the inbox. What do you think how do you think the Detroit Lions should utilize Miles Killebrew in this season coming up? Do you just let the guy sit on the bench, or do you utilize his talent and put him out on the field that he's able to make plays and be a playmaker and making some solid tackles for the team? So definitely, man, I can't wait to see how this is gonna work out with Miles Killebrew. I'm definitely rooting for the guy to be able to get some playing time this season, and I see it fit as him going into a hybrid linebacking position. If the Lions are going into this 3-4 that they've been talking about for a while, that they may change up from the 4-3 to the 3-4 defense, I think that he can play one of those linebacking positions. So, all right, you guys, as always, I thank you for your viewership. I thank you for subscribing to the channel. Shout outs to everybody that watches the channel, and I appreciate you, and thanks for watching. As always, please hit the like button and subscribe to Noble Creation TV.